Vision 2025 is about taking our rich heritage and transforming us. How do we become the world's leading integrated beauty and wellness company that's powered by all of you, our dynamic affiliate opportunity platform? I want to talk briefly about this vision. And by the way, I totally get it, Heather. I only have 9 minutes and 46 seconds, so I'm going to move quick. Stay awake. Is everyone awake, by the way? Is anyone sleeping? Okay, fantastic. Let's talk about the first part of this vision, integrated beauty and wellness. Do you realize that Nu Skin is one of the only companies in the world, and certainly multi-billion-dollar companies in the world, that does holistic beauty and wellness, inside and outside? We are a very unique company. As consumers start to understand that what we put on our skin or what we ingest into our body work together to either construct or deconstruct the way we look and feel. Joe Chang, who you'll hear from, I think, tomorrow, is going to talk about the science behind our product and how we start to look at integrated beauty and wellness. The products we take, Collagen Plus. How many of you have tried Collagen Plus? What do you think? How many of you have tried there's a new flavor. Maybe I'm giving something away here. Am I giving this away? Buck, am I giving this away? We're not. Have you tried the strawberry? Have you? Fantastic. Have you tried the tequila flavor? I would advise not. Collagen Plus is a great example of a holistic product. How many of you are using LumiSpa with your Collagen Plus? If you are, you're receiving the maximum optimal benefits of both products. If you're not, you're getting like a subsegment of the value. That's just one example. We have many more combinations to come. Integrated beauty and wellness is what we're shaping our business to become. There are some really exciting things coming. Today, you're going to hear about Empower Me. Now, this term Empower Me has become very confusing to a lot of people. Ryan, when you say Empower Me, is that a new product? Let me ask you, is it a new product?
No.
No! Empower Me is a movement. Empower Me is a movement to empower you to build your business how you want to build it. To empower you with the right products, with the right programs, with the right digital tools and platform for you to scale your business to whatever level you aspire to scale it to. Empower Me is about how we empower our consumers, all of your consumers, to have rich, meaningful experiences, to understand their needs, to validate what those needs are. They don't have Joe Chang sitting next to them as they're putting on their cosmetics and they're using it, and Joe's saying, oh, I wouldn't use that. Oh, I wouldn't use that ingredient. Oh, I wouldn't use that one. You got to take more tea green. Nobody's doing that. With Empower Me and our digital tools, we will empower consumers to understand their consumer experience to get the optimal value. Now think how valuable that will be. When a consumer comes to Nu Skin and you bring them in, and you might bring them in and you might sell them a LumiSpa. Oh, geez, a LumiSpa. You sell them what's called a LumiSpa. And when you sell them a LumiSpa, is there any way that you can represent the 400 other products to that individual to make sure that they choose the next 1 or 2 or 5 that will enhance their business? I know Don is good, but Don doesn't have enough time to represent 400 different products to every single consumer, and neither do you. But once you bring them in and they get onto the Vera app, and they download that app and they start to use it and they start to understand, ooh, my LumiSpa works well with Collagen Plus. And Collagen Plus, man, that works well with Nu Biome. And Nu Biome, wow, that works really, really well with LifePak. And they start to understand why and how these products work together. Imagine the value that comes to your business through that. Imagine the value, unfortunate, if one of these new affiliates that you bring in through social media, and she sells 37 tubes of toothpaste, and she kills it, and Rebecca's so excited because she brought in this person who sold 37 tubes of toothpaste, and for some reason, that affiliate leaves. What happens to the 37 customers that affiliate brought in today? They're gone. They're completely gone. I can't tell you the number of flight attendants in 7 million miles that I've flown that said, Nu Skin, I knew Nu Skin once. I once bought their X, Y, or Z product. I'm talking dozens, if not 100 or 2, Now, why flight attendants? I don't know, because I'm always on planes and I get bored. But they find these products through some amazing affiliate who then decides to do something else, and they're lost. With Empower Me, we're able to connect them back to you as the upline, so that you don't lose those customers, so that you can keep them. You start to see the multiplication power of Empower Me. We have other tools that we're bringing in, and Heather, I'm so sorry, we're at 4 minutes and 34 seconds left. I got to talk faster. We are now connecting products to our digital ecosystem. How many of you already have the LumaSpa IO? I know our team elites have it. LumaSpa IO. How many of you don't yet have it? It's kind of a bad thing to yell about, right? Yeah, I don't have it. Listen. If you haven't tried LumaSpa 1, hold off for a couple of days. Buy Lumi.io. LumaSpa IO, input-output, is an entirely new, integrated experience. We're taking our world's #1 beauty device system platform, according to Euromonitor, and we're connecting it digital. Every one of your customers who uses her Lumi or his LumiSpa IO is going to now next know, what other products can I use? How do I use it more effectively? How do I get the optimum benefit so that my microbiome in my skin is not disrupted? I'm using fancy words and I don't know what they mean, but Joe told me to say that. These devices that are digitally connected are going to transform the beauty and wellness industry. A $1.2 trillion. Now, why, Ryan, you always talk about money. Yeah, my brain is all about money. It's the weirdest thing. $1.2 trillion industry. We are the first to connect beauty devices. Is that not a leading position? So listen, I would love that all of you use and buy LumaSpa IO. I would love it even more if you start to sell LumaSpa IO when it comes out. This is the first product. Think about it. How many of you have Teslas? How many of you have Peloton bikes? Peloton. So I get on my Peloton this morning. Laura, I know. Did you get the update this morning? No? Okay, you're going to be surprised when you get on the Peloton. So I get on Peloton 5 this morning. If I don't work out if I'm not done by 6, I'm behind, right? So I get on my Peloton and I get ready to go, and all of a sudden the download, the update comes up, and I'm like, that means 2 more minutes of cycling because I got to get going. And it uploads, goes around, it uploads, and guess what pops up? How many kilojoules I'm burning every session. Isn't that exciting? Listen, I was excited. Laura, is that exciting? If you knew how many kilojoules you're going to burn, would that excite you? Absolutely. Anyone that's a Peloton fan wants to know how much energy. This LumaSpa device is the first product in 38 years. The first product in 38 years that will get better with time. Every time we upload the software, the firmware, the app, it gets better. The features, the functionality, the clinical studies and what they will do for your skin. We can improve that product over time. This is not, as Joe says, your mother's LumaSpa. This is LumaSpa IO. This is going to be an exciting movement, and I'm so excited for you to experience it. We're new at this. We're the first company to do beauty and wellness in an integrated way. But every download cycle is going to get a better and better product. So I'm excited about that. Second part of the mission, and look, I see Heather, I've got 1 minute and 6 seconds. I'll hurry. We've got affiliate-powered social commerce. That's where all of you come in. I want to talk briefly about something that's a phenomenon that you all know about that's happening in the U.S., and that is around the power of retail. How many of you are selling bulk kits today? Raise your hand if you sell bulk kits. How many of you are not selling bulk kits? Raise your hand and get excited about it. Okay, we got a couple of you. Listen. The power of retail. The compensation structure in Nu Skin has always been designed with a rich, and by rich I don't mean economically, I'm saying a healthy, plentiful retail profit margin. These products can be sold at retail, and the groups and organizations that are selling these at retail are making significant improvements to their income opportunities. Utilize the power of retail in your business. We are introducing with LumaSpa a new concept called One Price. One Price is how we incorporate or institutionalize retail profit for the affiliate when for every single LumiSpa that's sold. You're going to hear more about that throughout the week, but I want you to know that there is so much more in our compensation structure and retail profit that so many people today are not leveraging to benefit your business, and I encourage you to learn more about it. The last thing I want to talk about is our digital ecosystem. You've heard about the input-output IoT devices. You've heard me mention our commitment to digital and social, how we're going to do that. We've committed $500 million of investment over the next 3 years to build out our digital ecosystem. We're launching 2 apps, Vera and Stella. Have you downloaded those apps yet? If you downloaded them, yell, say yes. Yes. If you haven't downloaded them, but you're going to download them today, say yes. Yes. So everyone's going to download these apps and start to use them. These apps get smarter as more people use them. Using AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, we can find better ways to help you do your business as you leverage Vera and Stella app. You're going to hear more about that, I think, from Emily later. I saw Emily down here somewhere. Emily, is that right? You're going to talk more about this? I want you to know, these tools, it's like having Joe Chang in your pocket and having Buck McMurray in your other pocket. Now, I don't know if you want Buck in your pocket, but I'm just saying, you've got help in these digital tools. So let me close out here by talking about our purpose. Blake Roney, one of the first conventions I ever heard him speak at, he said a quote. He said, while Force for Good might only be 5% of what we do, it's 95% of who we are. If you are not involved in any of our Force for Good or Nourish the Children initiatives, I would highly encourage you to get involved. Get involved in this. Change the world. Tony Robbins has a whole series on the 6 needs of human beings. You know what the last one is? Contribution. If you don't find a way to give back to the world that you're putting into, you're not going to have a fulfilled life. Force for Good does so much good. You all, and I can say we, because actually Force for Good and Nourish the Children are the only programs that employees can participate in. I didn't know if you knew that. We can't recruit people, we can't sell product. We can contribute to Force for Good, and we can become Nourish the Children ambassadors. I'm a Nourish the Children ambassador. I give every month to this cause. 750 million meals. Over 750 million meals. Guys, we are approaching $1 billion. If you are not a Force for Good or a Nourish the Children ambassador, I would encourage you to sign up and start contributing to this movement. It is saving lives of children every day. Over 120,000 children fed every day. Get involved. You're going to hear some amazing news from Justin in just a little bit about how we bring Force for Good to the Americas in an even more meaningful way, and I can't wait to talk about that with you. I'm closing out here by talking about you. You all are the secret sauce of Nu Skin. We can talk about these amazing products and empower me and how exciting these apps are, and social commerce, and the one price, and we can talk about the Force for Good and all the good that we do. But guess what? If this audience was empty, Nu Skin would be zero. I wouldn't be here. I would probably be taking garbage cans because that's about all I'm qualified to do. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I want you to know the reason we exist as a company, the reason I'm here, the reason every one of our team members is here. If they don't have a sincere desire to empower you to build your business your way, they last on the team about 15 months on average. I've had to let people go on my own management team because they didn't have that sincere desire. Does that mean we're perfect? No. Does that mean we're going to make a whole lot of mistakes? Yeah. Ask our team elites. The patience it takes. But we're doing new things. Nobody's ever done Empower Me. Nobody's ever done IoT connected devices before. Nobody's ever leaned into social commerce to try to define a new way of commerce using powerful affiliates. We will always do innovative things. It's in our DNA. All you have to do is sit with our founders for 1 minute and you hear the innovation is what fuels this business. And it's all for you. I want to encourage you during this convention to think seriously about your why. You all said you had one, but I want you to go deeper. I want you to spend time journaling Find 30 minutes tonight before you go to bed, in the morning, depending on if you're a morning person or night person, and go deep on your why. Why is it that you're in this business today? Why is it that you will be in this business when you think out 20 years? When you're a team elite, why are you still doing what you do? If you can answer that question, and answer that question with contribution and with value creation, you will have a fulfilled life. Nu Skin is a proven model. The only variable in it is your own determination, your willingness to commit and to never, never, never die. We will be here every step of the way of your journey. We will put in as much as you're willing to put in. But as I say, in every relationship, the most anyone can ever do is 50%. If you're not bringing your 50%, how can we bring ours? But if you're willing to bring your 50 and match it with our 50, that's 100%. Mathematically, I don't believe in anything over 100%. But we'll give you 100%. Together, we can do this. I want to thank you for being here. You're going to have an amazing event. Let's go ahead and change the world, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Nu Skin.